much for watching. Today I'm going to do this super bright and super purple eyeshadow look. Now I don't usually wear colours on my eyes, but I picked up this palette from Superdrug. I'll show you. It is this Sleek Eyeshadow Palette, and as you can see the colours are just unbelievable. And I picked this up and I thought I have to do a tutorial using it. And just because I very rarely use purple eyeshadow at all, I thought I'd do a purpley smoky eyeshadow look for you guys. Now this look is a very heavy look, so it is more of an evening look or a going out look. It's probably not a day-to-day look, because as you can see I've still gone pretty heavy with my base and my eyeshadow, and I've also used false eyelashes as well. Now I picked this Sleek palette up in Superdrug and it was only $7.99, and they have so many more palettes, so many different colours, but I managed to restrain myself and I only bought one. But after doing this tutorial I think I'm definitely going to have to go back and buy some more. I really hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and please leave me any comments below for any future tutorials that you'd like me to do, or if you like this one and you want me to do a green eyeshadow or a blue eyeshadow or any type of colour eyeshadow tutorial, then please leave comments below. Thank you! So to save myself a bit of time, I've already done my base, and I'm just going to really quickly talk you through what products I used. So for my foundation I used my favourite Estee Lauder Double Wear in Wheat, and before I did this I did quickly correct the dark circles underneath my eyes using my orange foundation, which I usually use in most of my videos, and then I've just applied this on top. To highlight underneath my eyes and a bit in my forehead and down my nose, I've used this Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and this is really thick and really heavy duty, but I'm going for a really heavy look today, so this is perfect. And this one is in the colour medium. Now for my contour I use the Artist of Makeup contour stick, which I always use because it's just incredible, and then to set it I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And then the last thing I've added on top of that is a little bit of blusher on my cheeks, and for that I use my usual BH Cosmetics blush palette, and this has 10 different blushes in. In fact, I'll just show you. There we go. It has 10 different blushes in, and as you can see it has probably every single one that you would ever need. And the ones I used today were a mixture of this one and this one. So now that my base is complete, I am going to be starting on my eyes. And the first thing I'm going to do is apply an eyeshadow primer. And the one I'm going to be using is my Too Faced Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. And I'm just going to apply this all over my eyelids. So now that I've primed my eyelids, I can start working on my eyeshadow. And I'm going to try and do my eyes today using only this palette. This one is called Vintage Romance, but I think they have about 8 or 9 different palettes. They have so many, and they have really neutral ones, or they have loads of coloured ones. So I picked up the purple one, but they've got a green one, they've got a blue one, they've got matte eyeshadows, so it's definitely worth checking them all out. So the first thing I'm going to do is highlight underneath my brow bone and the inner corner of my eye. And to do that I'm going to use this silver colour here. And to do that I'm going to be using my flat eyeshadow brush from the Crown Brush All Eyes on You set. Now because I'm going for a purpley smoky eye, I'm going to do the base of my eye a purple colour, and the one I'm going to be doing is this one here. And I'm just going to apply this all over the base of my lid. And I'm going to be using my Sigma E55 brush. Just how bright that has come out on my eyes, and I think applying the primer also really helps. But apart from that, these palettes are generally really pigmented anyway, so even if you get not just the purple one, if you get the green one or the black one or the blue one, the colours are really good. Now I'm going to apply a transition colour into my crease up here, And because I'm going for a smoky eye, it's going to be a darker shade. This one has come out slightly pinky rather than purple. So for my crease, I'm going to mix these two, and I'm just going to apply it in the crease of my eye. So now that I've added that into my crease, you can see my eyes are looking a lot more purpley. And also to do that, I used my Sigma E45 brush. No? Yes. Now don't worry if you feel like you've got a bit too heavy in the corners. You can get a clean brush and just blend it off like that. Now the last colour I'm going to add up here is going to be between the purple and where I've highlighted my brow bone. And again, I'm going to use a purple colour, but it's going to be a softer purple. And I'm going to use this one here. And I'm just going to slowly brush this above my crease but underneath my brow bone. And I'm going to be using my Sigma E40 brush, which is super fluffy and really good for blending. It's also going to blend out the harsh lines that we have here from adding the really dark purple. Blended, my eyes are looking really purple, but I am going to add some more smokiness to it. But before I do that, you can see that when I added the purple, it went over where I highlighted my brow bone, but not to worry, you can just go back over it again with your brow highlighter. Now to make it a truly smoky look, I am going to add some black eyeshadow now to the outer corners of my eye here, and there is a black that comes in this palette, so I'm going to be using this black glittery colour here along with my Sigma E55 brush. And I'm just going to apply it to the outer corners of my eye here. Now I've not used this black before, but if you can see, it looks quite pigmented. So let's see how this comes out. You may only need a really little bit. Okay, so I've literally just touched it to my eyelid and it's come out really black. So word of warning, you only need a little bit of this black. Now I'm going to try and blend this out. Blend it out slightly, even though I've applied a bit too much to this eye, but all I can do is I can get my blending brush and I will brush over it and you'll see that it will soften down the black. So now I'm just going to apply it on my other eye. Now just to make sure it is super blended, I'm going to take my E45 brush and I'm not going to apply any product to it, I'm just going to softly brush over my eyelids. So in terms of my eyeshadow, that is everything I'm going to apply for now, but because I'm going for quite a heavy look, I am going to apply some false eyelashes. And I'm going to use my favourite ones, which are the Ardell Demi Wispies. And this is going to give a really nice, dramatic, heavy look. Ta-da! I've got my eyelashes on now. And the next thing I'm going to do is apply some eyeliner. And I'm going to use my Inglot Gel Liner. And I'm just going to apply this on my upper eyelid. And I'm going to give it quite a big flick where I've done my smokiness. And I'm going to do it on my lower waterline as well. And to do that, I'm going to use my Sigma E5 brush. done my eyeliner, we are nearly there. I'm just gonna add a little bit of mascara to my eyelashes to make them a little bit more defined. And I'm gonna be using my Rimmel Extra Super Lash Mascara. Now the last touch I'm going to add to my smoky eye is I'm going to put a bit of colour underneath my eyes, and the purple I'm going to use is this one here. And to do that I'm going to use my Sigma E20 brush. The last thing I need to do in my eye area is my eyebrows, and I am going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Ebony. And to apply that I'm going to use my Sigma E65 brush. Then the last thing to do is my lips, and because I've gone for a really heavy eye, I am going to keep the lips really neutral and subtle. So I'm going to do nude lips, and I'm using my Illamasqua, I don't know if you can see that, my Illamasqua lipstick in the colour Naked. So there we go guys, this is how I got a really smoky purple eyeshadow look using my favourite Sleek Eyeshadow Palette. And I actually had loads of fun recreating this look, and I very rarely wear colours on my eyelids. But I really hope you enjoyed watching it and you have loads of fun recreating this look. I am now very tempted to go and buy the green palette and the blue palette and do some more tutorials for you guys. So give it a thumbs up if that's something that you'd want to watch. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.